Hit that like button coming in. Hit that like button coming in. We got one person. It might just be me and you tonight. Oh my goodness gracious. It's just gonna be just us tonight, it looks like. No, I've only been here for what? Less than a minute. Everybody hit that like button coming in. Just to let people know that we're live. Oh, let's see. Has anyone been looking up about the G6? Has anyone been doing their work? Oh my goodness. Okay, Stephen Brown is here. Agent Smith is here. T Love is here. Elohim Child is here. You guys, we're talking about um G Smith. We're talking about 6G. So guys, I don't know if any of you guys been we did part one to the show. I really didn't need to name it part one and part two. We just didn't finish what was going on with the first time we were talking about it. So definitely hit that like button. You will This will be your biggest channel. I called it. I just need to do more work with this channel, really. I mean, with me running my other channel and then coming over here, but also too having to tiptoe, right? Having to tiptoe and be very careful about what I put online. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to, take the channel down from us going too far. So you guys continue to greet each other. So T Love is here. Elohim Child is here. Relic is here. Alan is here. You guys. Alan's here. So guys, we're going to continue to keep talking about this this 6G that they're trying to bring in. Now remember, they introduced the 5G, right? So remember, everybody was scared of the 5G because they said the towers were going to give people headaches and make people sick and things like that. So we're going to be talking a little bit more about that tonight with the intermixing of them starting the 6G. They're trying to eventually by 2030 put a chip in everyone's heads, right? So that you could be connected to your phone. Some of you are tuning in going, what? Huh? Hit that like button coming in. Let's wait for some. No, you're not in trouble, Alan. Alan said he's in trouble. Alan, you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. What would you be in trouble for? So I haven't been online all day. Guys, I haven't been online all day. So I really don't know what's going on in these other parts of these YouTube streets. So you guys, oh my goodness gracious. So, but yeah, some of you guys can just practice over here with the wrench and all, do your little thing over here. So you might make commands, match your opinions on topics like IG6 can save your thoughts the way people don't hijack your conversation or put it on a different direction. Yeah. Let me make sure Nightbot is working, guys. Let me make sure Nightbot is working. Hold on a second. Let me go in here because I know yesterday I did have to log him out a little bit on another channel because he was I don't know. They thought there was a problem with Nightbot when there really wasn't, that kind of a thing. But let's just double check on him because he's supposed to already. The Nightbot commands for this channel, guys, is floating in the banner, just like the Stro. You made it, Stro. What are you doing here? So just talking about this 6G and stuff over here really quick. Yet Miss Collins, everybody's here. So that means everybody just hit the like button. Everybody, we're just over here finishing up talking about 6G and how they're eventually going to try to put this microchip in our brains, right? Elon Musk is behind a lot of this stuff. A lot of our billionaires are behind this. I'm getting Nightbot ready. The new Nightbot commands for this channel, guys, is coming up. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to get us logged in. Okay, Stro. Okay, no problem. You're locked in. Like Area 52 to do Area 52. Oh, I probably won't be that. I won't be that scared now. Sky Swipe is here. Everybody hit that like button. I'm trying to get Nightbot's little button here. So little brat. Let me get him in here. Um that's because on the other channel he was acting weird, so we logged him in and logged him out. Dorothy Brown is here. You guys hit that like button coming in. I am getting Nightbot activated. What? Come on. So let me put my password in for Nightbot. You guys continue to greet each other. I hope that's the right one. Okay, so let's see. Nightbot should be ready to start talking. Melly, you made it. You made it. You guys, if you guys miss oh lordy, let me put. Okay, they want my password. Hold on for Nightbot again. Freaking jerks. So the Nightbot commands for this Nightbot over here, guys, is floating in the banner. We do have more Nightbot commands. I just need to put it in the banner, but we do have more. Yes, it's me. God, they made me jump. How did this prompt expire? Little jerks. Look at Nightbot trying to act like he's being Nightbot's trying to act like he's being hacked. He won't let me into my other account right over here, guys. I'm still he's okay. Here he comes. He's like, all right. He's letting us in. What? I did do that. I did put Nightbot as mine. What? Let me see if Nightbot pops up. No, brat. Let's see if he gets triggered. Yeah, let's try to trigger him, y'all, with some of the banner stuff. Let's see if he'll pop up. Nightbot. Just give him a little minute. He's in. He's in there. He's just probably thinking. But then earlier it said my prompt expired for. No, none of those commands are over here, Melly. Mob only, you made it. Yeah, so none of those commands are over here, guys. The newer commands for this channel is floating in the little in the pink bar across. We will be talking about 6G tonight. 6G that is coming will be here by 2030. The World Economic Forum has already started getting everything out. Let me hold on. Nightbot is still being bad, y'all. Let me get Nightbot. Hold on. Oh, Nightbot. Let me. It says now he's leaving. Let me try to bring him in. TV in a fridge. That's a conspiracy, right? Okay. Let's see. Look, they're telling me I have to make sure that Nightbot is a moderator over here, and he is. Oh my goodness, little jerks. And y'all remember, Nightbot has been here before. Let me make sure. All right, we're going to do it one more time. You guys continue greeting each other. We're going to do it one more time. I'm going to try to get him to join one more time. And then if that doesn't work, we're just going to go on with talking. But we definitely need to. He's not broken. I think he just, from. I mean. Okay, so now then let's go over to. Okay, keep talking. Let's see, let's go here. So yeah, hit that like button coming in, guys. Oh, is he work? Nope, 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 nope. Okay, let me see. I thought he was already. Let me see why he's acting weird, little brat. Y'all remember he was over here the other night doing just fine, and then now all of a sudden, oh Lord. Okay, so now I'm. Hold on, we're almost there. We're almost there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. You said Nightbot. Come on, dog. It's so silly. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. And I'm doing this. See my. Anyway, I don't want to bore you guys with that crap. Look, Nightbot is already a moderator over here. I don't. That is so weird. Why won't he look, guys? He is. They said that he needs to be a moderator here, and he is. Look, so I jumped through all those hoops to go check, and now freaking jerks. So let's do it one more time, and then if not, y'all, he'll probably kick in when he wants to. There he is, y'all. There he is. Y'all see him going crazy now? All right, we're in. Y'all see him going crazy now? So there we goes. All right, guys. So we can continue this conversation. Those of you that are new in on this conversation, as far as talking about 6G, 6G is the new technology that they are planning on having coming in 2030, and it is going to be a microchip type of usage. They may try to change that if people. It all depends on the people, right? The more people that stand up and fight against this kind of stuff, the more that they will continue to try to slowly bring this into existence, right? With putting the microchip in the brain, that kind of thing, which means the control, which means if the microchip meets the human, means transhumanism, which is part machine, part man, part machine kind of stuff, right, guys? Part robot, kind of a deal, so to speak, but part machine, which means the microchip that will be implanted in your brain will be able to receive and take phone calls. But remember, we talked about by 2030, but they'll slowly release this information in by giving the glasses for us to wear to be able to answer phones. They eventually want us to be rid of our cell phones, right? And to have the pair of glasses in front of us with the web in the air transmitted in front of us, kind of like the things that we're seeing on the movies, right? Where they're touching screens that are in the air. All of it's kind of cool, right? And it looks cool. And I wish it would be something cool. But unfortunately, a lot of people will have to suffer as as they want us to all transition into this I want to say this machine like lifestyle, right? They want robots to kind of take over some of the jobs for us, to help us do things faster, to help us unlock our doors and things like that. They want the microchip in you so that you can unlock your front door and all that stupid foolery, right? All of that stuff that they make it seem like it's so hard for us now just to open our freaking front doors, right? They want to talk you into getting this microchip, right? So they can say, oh, but you'll be able to unlock your front door with your wrist, and you'll just be able to pay at the cashier, without having to pull your wallet out, since it's just so freaking stressful, right? It's just to scan your arm and go, right? It's all part of the direction of leading towards what we talked about on the past couple of I say about two or three good times on this channel. This is probably our third, or this is our fourth show. But what we talked about is that I know we're kind of jumping back into this, but a lot of the members that have already been over here, they are already caught up and they know what we're talking about over here. But those of you that are new and coming in, guys, there are some real serious topics that we're talking about over here with the levels of the Masons, the Illuminati, and which is in charge of all that, which will be the Luciferian Church. Those of you do not know, this is part of that New World Order, right? Part of the NWO, the stuff that they stand for down at that Denver airport, where it's the New World Airport is what they call it, the New World Airport. But really, we all know it's New World Order, right? A lot of the paintings and things that they've had on the wall, a lot of the things that they have the, which I don't approve of, because my cat's name is Anubis, but my cat was named Anubis to protect me in the afterlife from the meanies coming at me, right? So I named my little baby Anubis because my cat looks very similar to Anubis, the dark underworld leader, right? So the underworld leader of the dark world is Anubis, but they have placed a huge statue outside of the Denver airport saying that they have placed the leader of the underworld in front of their airport, right? So why would that be? So we need to think about that and say, why would that be? Why would they put the picture of the Egyptian dog, right? Which is the gatekeeper of the underworld, right? Right. The Masonic temples that are worldwide. Exactly. All of those are groups within groups. Not saying that if you have a Mason in your family that they're a devil worshiper. That's not what we're saying. A lot of other people already know, we've talked about this. There's levels to this, right? You've got your level 1s, 2, 3, 4, and up. Some people you could be a Mason for 15, 20, 25 years and never even make it to past level 10, right? So all of those things that we're talking about doesn't mean that people actually know that, oh God, if I'm a Mason, that means I'm a devil worker. That's not what that means. The more you go from different levels, the top tier of that level is level 33, right? So a lot of your people that are celebrities, a lot of these people that are in Hollywood and those are the groups of people which they say are connected to. You said, Barbie, stop the cap. Yeah, I know, honey. But that does not mean that your family is a devil worshiper, right? If you guys have Masons in your family, that does not mean they know about certain things that go on the higher you go up. The higher you go up in the levels, you guys may have Mason in your family level 5, level 6, but unfortunately, they don't know all the things that go on in the other rooms that they have in these Masonic temples. So with that said, it is a group within a group, right? So you have the Masons, you have the Illuminati, you have all these different things, right? So, but they're all in the same group. They're all in the same crap. It's just different tiers and different levels. And those of you that don't want to agree with it or whatever, put a thumbs down on the video and go watch someone else, whatever. So you guys don't have to be here to listen to this, right? So the people that have made it to level 33, that is part of this Masonic world, right? They are the ones that are controlling the world. They are the ones that are funding, putting these microchips into humans' brains. They are, you say you just came to troll. Okay, whatever. We're gonna still keep going. So those are the ones that are trying to control the world, right? Those are the ones that are put in place to start what they are calling this NWO, which is the New World Order. So when we see these people like Elon Musk and all these rich billionaires and stuff getting on TV talking about how they want to help us with our future, how they want to help us be able to think faster. They want the human mind to be able to know all, just like a computer. So we're talking about the quantums. We're talking about all of these bigger words and these different things that they don't really teach us, right? We don't talk about these things, right? Because they want to do everything in disguise. They want to do you said Barbie, Oreo. Who is Oreo? Gonna think who is Oreo? I don't know who that is. Oh no, they need to listen to our last 3 lives over here. We've gotten so deep into this thing, it's crazy, right? So you said I had a talk with the gatekeeper. He said It's not your time, Smitty. Oh, okay. Where I go, he said. 2 minutes, you go back. Ha ha ha. We just shooting the breeze. Agent Smith. Oh, people. Oh, you were saying, okay, so you're saying people are going to think I'm on coke. Nah, well, let them think. They already called me all kind of names over here right now. Might as well just do my thing, right? So, that's what, so we're going to go through what the title is tonight. The title says funding to quantum computers while the rest of us suffer. 6G and hidden agendas of transhumanism. Right. And now you say, well, why the rest of us suffer? What do you mean? Well, we have so many things that are going on in the world, not just United States, right? Not just Africa, not just Canada, not just Europe, right? But we have homelessness everywhere. There's stuff going on everywhere where funding is really needed for a lot of people, right? But a lot of our money, you got to say, where's the United States money going? Yes, we're going to talk about that ceiling cap too. We do know about the new ceiling cap, that we've reached our supposed ceiling debt here in the United States, and all this crap's going to break loose, and yada yada yada. We'll talk about that another time. But so all of this stuff where they donate all of this money to funding quantum computers, right? All of the quantum computer technology is being funded, right? Because they are feeling like 6G, remember, six is their number. 6G is the thing. This is where they're going to try to thrust this into reality, right? For all of us. They're trying to make it seem enticing. They're trying to tell humans that they're going to be all knowing, that their brains are going to be hooked to the microchip inside their brains, where you, like, just like if we talk to Google today, you're like, well, Google, what's this or that? And we can talk. Just like we were talking about on the other live that we had, was that we were talking about how fast technology is moving, right? We talked about how that 5G, starting back with 4G, 3G, 2G, therefore we went through that whole timeline, right? And then in the middle of those G's, do you guys remember them introducing FaceTime, where you could actually see each other's face across a computer screen? Now then, take yourself back to your childhood when we were watching the Jetsons and Elroy and all them, and the little maid was running around with the wheels on her body, and Elroy was making a phone call to the maid or some shit, whatever. He was making a phone call, and they were actually talking to each other on these screens. And we're like, oh, that's so cool. That's so future. Like, oh, wow, that'll never happen. This is so cool. We'll just keep watching the Jetsons for all these cool things that we'll probably never ever see, right? So, but no, quantum physics and all the people that are working behind this have been working behind this for almost at least the past 60, 70 years. So when they start putting things into television shows and movies, they're actually showing us bits of pieces of the things that they are working on for the future. So when we look back at those things, and we can say, oh, so when we were watching The Simpsons, oh my God, it's like The Simpsons predicted something in the future and this and this. No, they showed what was going to already happen because it's already been planned. A lot of these celebrities get involved in this stuff, and once they sign these agreements, there's no getting out of what they have signed into. Thank you, John McNeary, for that Cash App. So there is no getting out of what we are already seeing in the movies, what we've already, and some of these things we're seeing in movies may be a little bit exaggerated, right? Maybe a little exaggerating. You go, oh, okay, flying cars, the digital highway, so to speak. All the things that we've seen in some of these movies, like the RoboCops or the robots being able to scan your face and eyes. How do you think they're going to do all of that? How do you think they're not going to a robot is just going to run up to a random person and go and just look at you and know who you are? Yes, part of that is face recognition, but then part of that will be getting that microchip inside of you. Once you get that microchip inside of your hand or your arm, but they're going to try to talk about put it in your brain so you don't line it up with what's going on in all the other conspiracies of the world, perhaps the Bible and things like that. So all of that stuff is combined. And you say, yes, do it feels like we're living in a simulation? Are we living in a matrix? It is almost like we are, because everything that is in front of us, they have already programmed everything basically to happen like it is, to basically happen the way that it is, right? So when we see stuff and we're like, oh my God, we were just watching that on TV and it's like the same thing that's, happening. That's because they planned that crap already. Black is here. So when they do that kind of crap, they're just sitting back with their legs crossed, watching all of us squirm, right? And you say, why does the title say, while the rest of us suffer? Well, while the rest of us suffer, while we hit our ceiling debt, now that they're talking about the ceiling debt that's been hit, where our government is about to go under. We owe so much money to China and all this crap. You guys, you see this? You guys see Levante? It says, you guys, so yeah, you guys remove him. Okay, Arabia. So guys, so all of that stuff is just part of the plan, part of everything that they're planning on doing, part of everything that they've already put in front of us. So if you just remember back to watching those cartoons and you saw the little Arrowway person talking to the mom, Jetson. I don't really know any of the people's names or anything, but all the little people talking to each other and stuff from the screens. Well, we're all doing that now, right? So I don't know if y'all remember, but they talked about in the future, it might be telephones in our hands, where we be able to answer the phone with our hands. But then they're going to slowly introduce that the glasses eyewear, where you're able to, and eventually they're trying to take these phones out of our hands now, right? And at some point, what? The guy, wait a minute, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on over here. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. That's that. You got to go to our other channel for that stuff. We only talk about crazy stuff over there. But so guys, as they continue to bring 6G in, right, which is not going to be 7 years from now, but think about how fast 7 years happens. Think about when the virus started, right? And how fast we got through those the 3 years, right? Oh, Christopher's here. So think about how quickly we got through that. So that's how fast time flies, right? So the Elon Musk of the world and all of these things where they say, well, we want to put this microchip in your brain because we want it to be able to detect when an illness is about to happen. When, something where if your arteries are starting to get a little too plaquey, this alert will go off in your brain. So they make it seem, I don't want to use the word appetizing, but make it seem alluring, or that you need this thing in order to help you with your future. Yeah, okay, Arabia. Arabia. She's so funny. Thank you, Arabia, for the Cash App. Okay, keep trolling, girl. Oh my goodness, she's so funny. He said, my dear friend G is caught in the Matrix. Okay, honey. So you guys say, well, we already have 5G. It's like, why is 6G being talked about? Because they want us already programmed. They want us already talking about it. They want all the conspiracy theories to come out, right? And they want to know what we're thinking. They want to know what we're thinking, right? They want to know what's in our heads, right? So they can get ready to debunk everything. Just like we're over here talking right now, they want to know what we're thinking. They want to know how we feel about the 6G. They want to laugh at some of the comments or how they're going to be able to debunk what we are saying, what 6G entitles. The 5G entitled, where everybody said it's so much of a radiation situation. People are getting headaches. People are not feeling right, or they're basically only the strong, really, right? People that are really healthy. You said, can they really can you right? So that's what 6G is going to be eventually, is using us kind of like an antenna. It's almost like a battery source. Do you think they was using the vaccine? I I can't comment on that because I did not get it. So I don't know. You have a question. What about androchrome? We were talking about androchrome a little bit over here on a couple of shows ago. We're talking about 6G right now, but we can stop for a little bit and talk about androchrome and adrenochrome, right? The adrenochrome is a component found in a younger person's bloodstream that gives them their youth and their vitality. Everyone has it, but you have a higher content of it the younger that you are. So there's some weird sick ritual thing where they are getting young kids' blood, right, and drinking it, you know. And of course, they had the president of the United States come on TV and say, oh, they say we're over here drinking blood. Imagine the president of the United States stopping and saying, oh, they say we're drinking blood. Well, that's crazy. Well, well, we could talk about that at another time, but that's what part of that is. That it is a thing. It is like a little bit of a fountain of youth kind of thing, kind of like what is the word I'm looking for? The cells that they use for cancer to try to heal someone. It'll come to my mind. But right now we're talking about the 6G for they harvest it from kids when they're they want you at your scariest moment, because the adrenochrome is also mixed in with adrenaline. So when the adrenaline gets really high, um they want that child to be in fear. That way they can collect as much adrenaline as they can from that blood, with them calling it adrenochrome. Biden looked like Fire Marshal Bill. Biden looks like the Crypt Keeper. Yeah. Stem cell. Thank you, T Love. Yes, the stem cells. It's almost like a different way of getting stem cells. And that is another thing. The stem cells coming from the babies and all that. That is definitely another whole thing, right? You said, man, Biden is a walking corpse. They had to rig that election to make sure they can push whatever they want and still can't push out their bullshit. Right. Well, we've talked about that over here plenty of times, Stro. It's not an election, it's a selection. They have already selected our presidents. They want to make you feel like your vote matters and your vote counts when it technically doesn't, and your vote doesn't. They already picked the president, but when the presidents that they pick, they want that president to either play good president or bad president, right? They want them to either be the bad president or good president. And when they become the bad president, it's your fault. It's you guys should have picked a better president. Now look at the suffering that's happening, right? So all of this stuff that they are putting in front of you is all planned by them, right? Along with this 6G that's going on. I'm sorry, that's coming up. But I say part transhumanism, you'll say, oh, but how are they going to make us part machine? They're controlling your mind just like they would do a robot or a machine. Not that your body is going to start turning into metal or some shit. That would be real crazy. I think that's probably another like 50 years, 60 years down the road, right? So, but we're talking about what's going to be happening 7 years from now, where they want you to get some type of microchip either implanted in your brain. They're probably going to start using it with something simple as heart surgeries and heart things, because heart disease is the number one killer right now, right? So they are going to find ways to say, well, we're going to plant this chip in your heart for future to let us know if something's going wrong with your heart. It'll alert the emergency teams, whatever. They'll make it seem like it's something safe, right? But eventually they'll start working it in on everything that's going on, right? Oh, you've got this or you've got that, or you have headaches every day, or you have this. Well, let us put this thing in there. Melly, don't get scared. Barbie, it's no election. It's exactly. It's not. Yeah, there is no election. It's a selection. So when you guys stand for hours in line, listen, if it makes you, if you guys feel better and you guys want to stand in line and vote, hey, have at it. If you guys want to stand in line and you think everybody's a bunch of kooks and stuff, and you're like, that's why it's a conspiracy, right? Conspiracy channels, right? So everyone is still allowed to think the way they think. I'm just adding a different element to it to help you think a little deeper, because we talked about on this channel earlier about the bags, the missing votes, and all these ballots found in a bag. And right, supposedly this bum finds a big bag of votes and runs down the street with it, and look, I found all these mysterious votes that were thrown out. Nobody believes that crap, right? So all of that, we talked about that earlier. So, but we went over through all that. Those of you that just kind of like this stuff and want to get caught up, we talked about aliens. We talked about the Area 52 and Area 51, how they are actually sister branches of one another. They don't talk about Area 52 because they want you guys worrying about Area 51, right? So we talked about that. Those of you guys that want to get in on that, we have already, oh God. They said in the top new, oh boy, let me get out of that screen. So, who? Huh. Yeah, when we were also talking about the wife of the Scientology, of the wife of the Scientologist that's in charge of the Church of Scientology. Remember, his wife has been missing for 12 years. No one knows where she is. No one's heard of her. She was going to expose Scientology and talk about the wickedness and all the things that they're doing, and the devil worship crap that they're doing within that religion, right? So all of a sudden she came up missing. We talked about all of that, guys, on all the other channels and stuff. I mean, not other channels, I'm sorry, on the other lives that we had. So as we're still talking about the 6G, you say, well, eventually there won't be a way to communicate with people, right? So at some point we may adapt to go into the glasses, right? To have the computer in front of our eyes, to be able to touch the side of the arm and pull up a phone call, or touch the side of the left part of the arm of the eyeglasses and read text messages, right? We'll be able to have all of this right in front of our eyes, right in front of our faces. They you said they probably ate her. You guys don't want to know what I know, but I think I already told some of you guys already what they did to her. But you said yeah, they don't ever mention. I know she went missing like 12 years ago, and they still haven't found her. But we know he's took her head off. We know the husband has her head in a box within a box. So she's gone. There's no way you're missing for 12 years and nobody knows where you are. That's insane. And remember, they have all the money. Remember, yes, Will Ferrell knew where she was, but Scientologists threatened him. I bet. Yeah. So as they bring this technology in, right, as an advancing thing, it's to try to what they're trying to tell us is that they want it to help society, right? That they want us, it's going to help us. But in some forms of way, it's going to be a lot of destruction happening behind this, right? So they want the quantum computing to overtake the bottlenecks, right? The bottlenecks with the 4 and the 5G, right? The bottlenecks that they're using in these towers to have 4 and 5G running. A lot of people say, well, I'm still using 4G, right? And some people are saying, well, you need to get 5G, it'll run faster. My opinion, I mean, I do think some people are starting to experience lagging with 4G. And, they're making it that way anyway. It's going to start lagging more or run slower. But as we all transition from 4G to 5G, notice how none of us really noticed the speed changes. Nothing really changed for us, right? But they're slowly going to bring that stuff in on 5G, where the 4G will begin to slow down. those of you that are on video games or things like that, that 4G will be starting to become a little bit more complicated, especially the more updates that they bring to these Androids and these Apple phones, right? Which are the main sources of communication, right? But quantum computing, all of the so remember we talked about Nokia, you know, the silent company Nokia. Remember, they were the biggest in the business when all this first came out, right? No, they're still behind the scenes planning everything. Nokia still is in charge of everything. So all we get all these names on our phones like Apple or uh, Google or whatever. At some point, these will all buy each other out, right? And everything's going to be one big phone company. So all the wars with, you know, Google against Apple and people that don't have iPhones that have the Google phone, and oh, I'll never give up my this and this. Well, at some point, we're all going to have the same freaking thing. Um, so, so with that said, if you guys want to keeping track what's going on, Biden signed with quantum computing. Biden has already signed the cybersecurity bill into law. He has already put this cybersecurity bill into law, right? He signed with quantum computing, putting this cybersecurity bill into line. Remember, it's not just Biden, it's the people to be, right? It's the people that are in charge. And it's not, oh, it's just the US. All of these countries are in on it together. There is no such thing as this country has more knowledge than the other, and this they just govern and run them as such. Did we hear about Area 420? No, yeah, we just got done talking about Area 52 and Area 51 on the prior shows. But tonight, we're talking about 6G and how they are eventually trying to get 6G into the human body by 2030. They want to use human energy to be able to use the system, so to speak. Right. That is their favorite number, is that 6, right? So they want 5G with the bottlenecks and the 4G with the bottlenecks that are facing each other. They want to eventually get over to that 6G, which they are talking about implanting microchips into people. Whether in I'm sure at one point they want to have one in your brain, one in your hand. I mean, one and everywhere at some point, because remember, they're going to introduce this as a friendly situation, something that is going to help you, right, for your future. So the Institute of China, the Institute of China is one of the main backing sources on this particular thing, right? Because if people saying, oh, well, if China goes to war with us, they have a bigger army, but yet United States have more manpower. And then Canada is going to betray us and allow China to come in on us. These plans have already been put in place. These plans have already been put in place. There is no secret. There is nobody sneaking up on us in our waters to check on us, or Canada is going to eventually let in China, you know, because they have part of that passageway where the president of Canada can allow them to come in and invade on us, and then Europe on the right side will allow. They're all in it together. This is what they want to do. It's called the New World Order. They want the Great Reset. They want everything to be reset and started over. They want to kill your children. They want half the population, more than half. Actually, they want 65, 70% of the population gone. They believe we are overpopulated. If you go look at the Georgia Guidestones, I know people said, oh, they blow it up, they did this. They'll bring it back. The Georgia Guidestones, it says the plan on there. The plan on there is to depopulate the earth. That's why all these new viruses are popping up and people are dying and crap and all the stuff that they're doing. They're behind it all. They said 6Gs will run our cars with autopilot. Right now, they're already having troubles with cars that have autopilot. These cars are, and they're realizing that in snow and ice, it's hard to operate these autopilot cars on ice. Some of the cars are working fine, but on ice, they're having a trouble. For some reason, the autopilot does not seem to be working well while it is cold outside, right? And these cars that are trying to park themselves are all of a sudden magically taking off and going down the freaking hills and crap. So be careful before you guys get some of these autopilot cars. I've heard some of these autopilot cars aren't braking in enough time. That's what they want you to really get for, right? Is that the car can see an accident coming before it happens, right? But in some cases, the total opposite has happened, where the person is actually slamming on the freaking brakes to prevent the accident, but the car just freaking plows into something. So, and I understand people say, "Oh, those are bug fixes and tweaks and things." Okay, then you you can be the test dummy. Then you can go over there and be the test dummy if you want to be, but you ain't put me in no automatic pilot car doing nothing. Not with me in it. And I see them cars freaking flying off the freaking hill, and people can't even slam on goddamn brakes and shit. IDK is here. Whip Wop TV is here. John McNeary is here. And John, thank you for that Cash App. So the big mobile company has already signed a deal with the origin of quantum computing that is in China. Didn't they say by 2030 we'll be living like the Jetsons? Well, half of it's already here. Half of it's already here. Did we ever think that we'll be able to see each other on phones? Human trafficking devices, self-driving cars, trains, and cargo semi-trucks. They need 6G to make this happen. Exactly. They need they need humans. They want to put it just to make it in layman terms. They want you to be the battery source. And if it makes you have headaches or if it ultimately kills you, they don't care. So Biden signed the bill, right? Biden signs the bill for quantum computing of cyber security. He put it into law. Notice how they keep saying we're going to have issues with our phone. There might be a cyber attack. You know how they're already telling us all of this stuff that's happening, right? There's going to be a cyber attack. One day you're going to get up and won't be able to get on your phone, and they're going to shut your bank account down and all this crap, right? You said planes. That's a good point. Planes are already on autopilot. Exactly. But with the help of a pilot to walk away maybe less than 20 minutes, a pilot can walk away from 20 minutes from an autopilot, but they have to come back. And then there also has to be the second pilot there. So, right. That's what we were saying, IDK. All of this is being planned. All of this has been talked about for years. This all has been in harvesting for kidneys and lungs and hearts. Yep, all of that. Every bit of it. Yep. So all of that, this stuff they've been planning for years. Remember, these aren't elections. These are selections. They have already selected who they want to be the president. They got the good president and the bad president, right? They'll make the good president step in and try to solve half of our fucking problems, right? And then the bad president come in and mess everything up and say, well, when Clinton was in office, oh my God, he's the one that started the housing stuff. Oh man, when Reagan was in office, everything was great. And now that we got Biden, they want people to feel, they want to make it feel like it is the people who voted these presidents in. So when things are going bad, they just blame you. They'll say, well, this is what y'all wanted. We got more votes for this person. This is what y'all wanted. And they're like, go complain somewhere else. They're like, take your butts on somewhere. So until people start putting their foot down, right? Just like they say, oh, these voting machines are broken down. What the crap? We only use the freaking voting machines once every freaking 4 years. What the hell are you talking about? That the machine is broke down. That's what I said. All of this crap is a bunch of garbage. All of it's garbage. So the telecom industry and quantum computing, they are all in this together, right? Whatever level it is, whether it's Nokia, whether it's, you notice how Sprint just recently got bought out by T-Mobile. All of these companies will all be one anyway one day. Remember, everything is to become one. Everything is to become one. Remember, the whole world to become one. Eventually, within 30 years, maybe a little bit less than 30 years, I'm estimating 20 to 30 years, they want all the world to have one flag. You know how all these nations have different flags? Eventually, they're going to do away with all of the flags. It's going to be part of the New World Order, the new one, the New World Order. Everyone is going to have the same flag. It's going to be called the peace of the world. Let's all have peace. They're going to slowly start introducing all of these different types of designs of these flags that they want the world to eventually take on. So your children's children, maybe not your children, but your children's children, they won't know anything of an American flag or different flags. It's all going to be one flag worldwide. And that one flag ultimately will stand under the New World Order, which the head of that New World Order is the Luciferian Church. They want you to worship the devil. They want you to be under the worship of Satan himself, whether people believe it's real or not. Okay, it's a religion, right? Okay, they want the religion. People say, oh, well, Satan's not real and God's not real and da 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 da. Well, still, people still have their religion. So they want that religion for you to worship that particular religion only. They don't want to have all these different religions. They don't want to have all these different flags. They want everything to be one. They want the Great Reset. They want most of us gone so that they can start over, start fresh with their bloodline. With their bloodline in full operation. So when they come to you and start talking about putting chips and things in your body, some of this, they're going to put it as far as a health situation where you have to have this chip in your body, right? You said no religion at first, then they'll say it's to worship the Antichrist. Relic then says, and the Antichrist will be struck with a deadly blow to the head and survive. This will make him look like he's God. They want to use that one flag to say world peace, but it's a lie. Exactly. That's what they're trying to say. And you guys, it's crazy. You said I'd rather be dead than be a submissive slave. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. Eventually, they're going to line you up. They're going to line everyone up, and they're going to take your head off. If you don't comply, they will have your head in a guillotine. They will have a line of there will be a guillotine, and there will be a line of people, and they will ask you to choose right now in front of your family, in front of people. They will grab you and put your head in there, and you either scream out that you will comply or not. And if not, they will take your head off. That is in the ultimate towards the very end, right? So you're like, uh-oh, we're not going back over to Barbie's other channel. Barbie's nuts. I'm like, oh my God, Barbie's nuts. I'm not going back to this other channel. A lot of people say they come over here and they get scared too. And I understand that. I know, honey. I know it is scary. But it's right. Oh, right. So I'm reading some of y'all's comments. But yeah, the government does not care about you. They don't care about your children. They don't care about really what happens to you guys. That's why all of the money is going towards quantum computing while the rest of us suffer. while there's homelessness going around, while kids don't have school supplies, the kids are in raggedy buses driving to school. Buses are breaking down and stuff. They don't care. They put all of our money into quantum computing. You say, where's most of our money going? Where's all this money going? It is going towards quantum computing. Why do you think these guys are billionaires? Why do you think they are billionaires? Remember, who has the money? What has the control, right? Who controls the oil? Control the oil, control the world. Think about it. Control the oil, control the world. Now, supposedly, we're in the United States, we're running out of oil, and we've hit our cap ceiling, and we owe so much money, and by June or July, whatever this crap is, we're going to all be in trouble. I mean, it's like, huh? I mean, so guys, think about it. How we're all being treated over here. It's just like what they wanted. They want us begging for the money. They want us going to the grocery stores and feeling perplexed and wondering why there's no ground beef in the store. They want us going there going, huh? There's no more chicken. So all of a sudden, all the chickens just died, right? Oh, they're saying now there was a big wave of bird flu that came in and killed all these birds, right? And now chicken prices and chicken eggs have gone up. Freaking a thing of eggs is normally like what, $2 or $3, and now it's like $8 for a carton of eggs because of it's all these birds died. It's like, huh? So just good old healthy birds just all of a sudden just started croaking over. Get out of here. That's insane to me. You guys are going crazy. Right. Well, eggs where I'm at, the highest I seen was $8.25 for some freaking eggs. Oh. Yep. And all these big companies are going to cooperate together, right? They're all going to cooperate together. They're going to all put their money in this big pot, right? And for some people like the idea. I like technology. I really do. I like technology. I like advanced things. Like we were talking about last night on my other channel, how I have a TV on my refrigerator. I like it. But what I don't like is I don't want anybody putting technology in my body. I don't want technology in my body. Right. They'll make you comply through the control of food. Exactly. Just like what they're doing now. They're doing it right now. So we all love technology. We all like the fact that we can get on these computers and talk to one another. And like I'm live streaming this right now, and I'm talking to people in different countries right now. I'm talking to people from other countries and all that crap. We like that, but I don't want it in my body, right? Yep, they're talking about nanobots. They're talking about nanobots going to your body and just start helping do surgery on you. Yeah, you see how much real orange juice is? Right. Yeah, I seen that crap. I was like, what? Yep, the price of orange juice is crazy. It's like, what the crap is going on here? They're seeing how far they'll push it. They want to crash. Listen, they want this economy to crash. They want us to be able to say all of these things are happening. They want us to feel like, how are we going to get ourselves out of this? It is just so insane to me. Oh, it's just so crazy, right? How all of this is happening. They're trying to build robotic gods as we speak. Mm-hmm. I never broke a bone except for my nose, and that's not even a bone. That's your cartilage. That's not even a bone. That's a cartilage. Did you guys hit that like button? Manifest, manifest destiny. They say survivor of the filthiest. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm okay with technology. I'm okay with, them advancing. Oh, that's good, Black. I'm okay with them advancing technologies and things. I just don't want it in my body, right? I just don't want it in my body. But at some point, just like we eventually got these phones, right? We got all this radiation going on around us right now. Right now, I'm sitting in front of 3 devices, right? So it's almost like some of this stuff we can't control, right? Some of the stuff we can't control. But what they know we're not going to accept is a lot of people putting that thing in their body, right? So that eventually they may start forcing it on people. First, they'll introduce it like you can't leave the house, you can't go anywhere, you won't be able to get to buy certain things without this certain chip in your body. You won't be able to, you know, they'll start adding smaller than and it depends on the people. It depends. See, that's why they need everybody dumbed down. That's why they need those chemtrails going. That's why they need all of these different metals in our bodies to keep us from not thinking. That's why they need all this trans fat in our system. All of these chemicals that they put into our food is to keep our arms and legs and everything so tired, and us just saying we just want the day to be over just so we can lay down and go to sleep and what and get up and do everything all over again, right? It's like being in the rat race. They want us to feel this way every day so that we can say, man, we just wish life was a little easier. And they're like, well, we can make life easier for you. We can do this and we can do that. And you'll be able to just touch the side of your glasses. You'll be able to do this. We'll put a chip in your brain and you'll be all knowing and you'll have all this information. We'll hire you for this and you'll have good jobs. Eventually, that's how it all happens. You said, Melly, that's interesting. I just got pulled over. Where's Melly at? I don't see him. Yo, look at Stro. Look, Stro came back and said, Melly, that was interesting. I just got pulled over. Where's Melly? Where's Melly? Do y'all see this? Is it just me? Am I not on is my other screen not working? He said, Melly, that was interesting. I just got pulled over. Where's Melly? Melly, are you in here? You said, I don't know. I just got back to the chat. Melly hasn't been over here in like 30 minutes. Stro, make sure you fast forward. Melly hasn't been here in 30 minutes. He's been gone. Y'all are so silly. He's in the Matrix, y'all. This is the Matrix over here, too, y'all. This channel over here is called Barbie's Conspiracy Matrix. So he's in the Matrix, too, y'all. Oh, my goodness. He said, I don't know. I just got back over here. Well, you're answering a question from 30 minutes ago. Look, he's laughing and everything. He's having a good time. Melly's been going for like 30 freaking minutes. Melly's in some other chat where they're arguing and probably fighting and shit. I know a couple other people are alive. Are live. Alan Clay talking about what am I doing? I'm out like I'm doing it late like I'm 13. Stro said Alan Clay talking about what am I doing out this late like I'm 13. Oh, what time is it over there, Stro? Stro is in Canada. Alan, I think, is on the East Coast. Is it 2 in the morning for you, Alan? So yeah, that's why they want to depopulate. They say it's a major challenge to the world to feed 7 billion people. We're almost at 8 billion now. I think, what was the last number? 7.7 billion. So it says for the world to feed 3 times a day. That's a lot of food. Okay, it's still 2 a.m. for you too. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. for us too. So, but some people in here, it's midnight. Well, no, wait a minute. It would be 11 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock at night for them. And some people, it's midnight over here. So we have the West, and then we have the East Coast, but we also have the middle where they're an hour behind. Oh, you said, okay, yeah, you're on Central Time. Yeah, so that's why they want to depopulate. But I mean, evidently, somehow, I mean, and I'm not saying that there is, but see, also too, I don't. That's why I never got comfortable with that number with 7 billion people. It's like they say it's that, but how do we know that they're lying to us? How do we know that they're not lying? Oh, Fido, it's 1 a.m. where you're at. It's almost 11 for you guys, Agent Smith. Yeah. How do we know that they're telling the truth about the 7 billion people? What if it's only 5 billion people? What if it's only 3? You know what I'm saying? We only go by what they tell us. You know, that's why they feed us all of this media crap and everything. We go by what they tell us. We don't really know. Fido is in Louisiana. So, guys, we were just finishing up talking about that part 2 of that 6G, or just that rest of the conversation of 6G. We'll have a different title for the next time. I think everybody was mainly wanting to talk about what was everybody wanting to talk about tonight. You got to be a Rick to buy eggs now. What does this mean? You got to be a Rick. You got to be a Rick to buy eggs. What is a Rick? You guys are so funny. Y'all are so funny. Oh, you got to be rich. I think you got to be Rick to buy eggs. She said, "Oh, I mean, she tried to say you got to be rich." Right? It's just so crazy, y'all. But they want our government to crash. So we're just waiting now to see what's supposed to happen in, what is it, June? They said we have that last deadline day to get caught up with how much money we owe freaking China and all this crap. Just really, really ridiculous. So what'll happen is, listen, a lot of people will accept this digital world, right? So remember, it's combining the human with the digital world, right? It's taking the human and combining them digitally with something, right? Kind of like being in a metaverse. But they're saying, what happens if you get stuck there? What happens if you get stuck there? What would you do? How do they get you out of that? You know what I'm saying? Let's say something goes wrong with your implant. Let's say you're stuck now in this other world, right? That's what they make it seem like, Relic. That's what they make it seem like, that we always have a cushion or something to fall back on. All I know is they better get started with something. Because they're talking about we reached our ceiling debt, which, you know, that of the ceiling is still the magic word for the dome. Anyway. So if you're trapped in if you're trapped in that world, what are you going to do? It's crazy. So what if something goes wrong and you're in the middle of this metaverse type, so to speak, or this digital world? You're trapped in this digital world, right? Uncle Sam is a mafia don pimp. Right. So all that stuff, guys, is just more of a thing to take over all of it. Men who fell to earth, you're just now getting here. We've been here for about an hour. We were just finishing up on the rest of that 6G conversation. But we're done. We're done with that 6G now. Y'all are so funny. They better worry about Russia taking over. Listen, either way, all of the elites and all these other people, they'll be protected. No matter who takes over, they will be protected. It's us that won't be protected. It's us regular people, right? The celebrities, the elite, all the people that have taken the vow. So yeah, so we finished that conversation. We finished that conversation tonight about the 6G and it requiring higher computing capabilities, right? They want that basically. They've all have us attached to our phones, right? They want us to make it feel like we will not be. Just imagine how we already feel when we lose our phone for a few minutes. You start panicking. Remember we talked about that? If you leave your phone at a restaurant, you're dying to get back there to get that freaking phone. So they're going to make you feel like without you being able to communicate with the world, that you're nothing, right? You guys are so funny. I'm reading some of these comments now. Oh. So basically, ultimately they want you to hook yourself up to the internet, right? They want you to feel like you're all knowing. They want you to feel like you can be able to be in contact. They want you to make it feel like you have control over everything, right? They want you to, like, feel about, hey, I can open up the door with my wrist. I mean, that's just crazy. Eggs, milk, and bread are financial indicators for inflation. Continue to watch those prices. Yep. Nokia is in the World Forum talking right now about quantum computing. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Nokia comes out with a new phone in the next year or so. Remember how everybody keeps saying, oh, those Nokia phones are the ones that last forever. And now they've given us these phones and, Nokia's. Don't be surprised if a couple of years from now, Nokia makes a comeback. Oh. But part of that face recognition ultimately working is they need that microchip in your body, right? So you guys are so funny. Right. Another lazy way have, right, like it's such a hard thing to unlock your front door with your key. And then we already swipe credit cards to pay for everything, but they want you to be able just to wave your wrist. Now, I be granted, I mean, the tap to pay, I do think is kind of cool. I mean, some of this stuff is cool. It is. I mean, I'm in Chick-fil-A, going through the drive-through, and the ladies out there with a little machine that's go doot, doot, I just tap my card on there and boom, I go. I don't have to wait for them to swipe it or put a pin in, all that crap. But just so you know, with some of this radiation that they're putting out, people are going to be having more issues with their brains, right? The thinking levels being dumbed down, allowing things to happen. Some people maybe get tumors in their brains, right? That's what happened to my auntie. She died of brain cancer. Living around all of this technology, right? Living around all of this stuff in the military, living on these military bases with all of this radiation and all these different controls. She was dead before she was 40. So it just, guys, it's just crazy. 50 years ago, there was never a heart association. They didn't have a hotline for you to call into the heart association. Now they do. That's because everything they're putting into our food, heart disease is the number one killer. Now there's a heart disease foundation, a heart disease line to call, hospitals just dedicated to heart only. Think about it. Hospitals that are dedicated to heart issues only. Hotlines, emergency things you can call about the heart. As to 50, 60 years ago, heart disease was not even a major issue, wasn't even a thing. And now all of this stuff. Right. And they're going to get us all. Everybody's going to be a little reckless at some point. All of us, I like technology. I just don't want it inside of my body. Myself, I get reckless when I have too much time off. I eat all crazy, drink all crazy, blow money. Right. Exactly. But, sometimes it's just like you just have to, not saying like you can't beat them, join them kind of a thing, but I know. And think about how more rapidly it is. We got younger people. We got all these young people dying of heart failure and stuff. And just remember, 50 to 60 years ago, there was no heart disease foundation. There was no issues with heart issues. There was no, all these diseases of the heart. People were dying of other things, right? Now, the number one organ in the world that's needed is kidneys. We got all, and guess why? The kidney is the filter of the body. That's why we have two. The kidneys are the filter of the body that controls sugar levels, control everything, filters out all the crap, right? All the garbage and all the radiation and all the antioxidants, all the things we take in our body. And yet, even though we get two in each human body, the kidney is still the number one needed organ worldwide because of the smoke in the air, because of the stuff we're breathing in, because of the food that we're eating. Our minds and bodies just cannot digest it all. People's kidneys are overworked. People's freaking, you got young people now getting lung cancer. We got young people getting colorectal cancer. We have more people in their 30s and 40s dying of colon cancer more than ever. As we're saying, we could go on and on. Fido says, I'm a man that likes to do things for myself. Right. Just think about all this, y'all. It's crazy. So we get two kidneys, but yet that's the main organ that's needed is kidneys. Why? Because people cannot put up with all the stuff that we're putting in our bodies. They added trans fat to our foods. They added it. They added it as a preservative. It's crazy. And now it's saying some companies said some companies are allowed to use trans fat anymore, which they're still sneaking it in because it preserves the food longer to last longer shelf life. That's why we have so much heart disease, because the trans fat they've added to our foods. So when you're buying things at the grocery store, even though they might lie, but still flip that little bag over, and look and see how much trans fat is in something. The trans fat is what's killing people. Healthy fats are not killing people, right? Folks used to wonder how the world watched the Antichrist be struck dead easily now. He will look or be dead, but will return, and folks will either worship as a god or die. Mm-mm-mm. I know it costs more at grocery stores, but organic is the best way to go. Facts. Try your best to avoid food with GMOs. It's almost like they're still sneaking it into stuff anyway. And if it's not in your food, it's in your air. And if it's not in your air, they're putting it in your water. I'm telling you, there's no way to outrun this thing. You just have to be very careful what you eat and try to stay away from much of it as possible. But there's no outrunning it. It's everywhere. Right. They tell you something's healthy for you and find out years later it's not. Exactly. They'll say new studies have found that this and this and this actually doesn't work. And it's like, huh? Organic is good but expensive. And some things that are organic isn't necessarily organic either. You could slap organic on a label. If one ingredient, listen guys, if one ingredient in that item that you're eating is organic and the rest of it's not, they can still slap organic on that label. That does not necessarily mean it's organic. That's what I'm saying. They put little tricks and things to all of this stuff. So, there is no way so those of you that kind of want to know exactly what this is, once we get off here, you guys can look into Operation Mockingbird. It is false advertisement, but long as there's one item in there, that one ingredient that's organic in there, they can put organic on any label. So look up Operation Mockingbird. That'll kind of tell you what's happening and explain it another way. So what they want all of this stuff to feel normalized. They want everything to feel like a smooth transition. Why do you think they're talking about 6G now and we've barely started using 5G? And you'll say, "Oh, well, I haven't heard of 6G until you told me about it." That's right. Because they want one person to tell another person to tell another person, right? And by the time that person gets to another person, it becomes safer and safer and safer. It'll be, oh, 6G is going to cause this and this and this. And then you tell it to somebody else and tell it to somebody else. And by the time it goes down the line, you keep telling it. Then when 6G comes, everybody's like, yay. So we're just talking about it. You said, you have any information about the Apple Crifle? I don't know what that is. Hmm? Does anybody know what this is? What? Apple Crifle? What is this? Hieroglyphics? They said that already people are saying that 5G is causing depression. I mean, for people that are healthy, I don't know. Me personally, I'm not experiencing any headaches or anything like that. But some people say they are. I don't get headaches, so it's very rare that I ever get a headache. So if I do start getting them, I'll be like, what? I would be freaking out, right? And they say now that younger people don't know how to have a phone conversation, how to answer a phone, because they've been so programmed at their age just to push buttons and use the texting and talking or whatever, the text to speech on. that when they actually are carrying a real phone conversation, they cannot talk on the phone. They don't know how to interact with other humans on the phone. They only know how to interact through texting. Oh, you're saying the pages of the the Enoch stuff. You said the pages that were taken out of the Bible. Yeah, I knew. I think I knew that as the Enoch, the book of Enoch or something taken out of the Bible. I don't remember it as being called Apple Crypha. I don't. Ronald, y'all look at Ronald's here, y'all. Oh Lord, Ronald done found us, y'all. Y'all, Ronald found us, y'all. Ronald found us in our little bunker, y'all. Ronald found us in our bunker. Yes, the book of Enoch, Agent Smith. Look, y'all, Ronald found us. Oh Lord, y'all know we done fucked up. We done fucked up. They said, LOL, y'all thought I wouldn't find y'all. We done fucked up. Ronald, how did you find us over here? Oh my God. He done came out the bushes. Right, Blackie. Ronald then fell out the bushes, y'all. Vito said, are you okay, Ronald? Did you beat him up? Ronald then fell out the bushes. Yeah, they say that that they took a book out of the Bible, the Enoch thing. I didn't. Oh Lord, that's gonna be the story of the night. Is Ronald found us over here, y'all. Ronald found Barbie's secret channel. Oh my goodness. Y'all are so silly. I gave Mike Simmons a black eye. He said he gave Mike Simmons a black eye. Right. You're so silly. You ain't good boy. I just can't believe Ronald found us, y'all. I'm done. I'm done. I am so done with this goddamn YouTube. That's it. Y'all done ran Barbie off. I'm done. Ronald ran Barbie off. She done came. I've been over here hiding out for 4 weeks, and here come Ronald. I've been hiding out for 4 weeks, and here come Ronald. I'm done, y'all. We can't go nowhere. We can't do nothing. Damn. We can't go nowhere. Hey, lovely, did you see Ronald found us? Right, Ronald is an alien, y'all. I need to put Ronald. Ronald is the alien. That's him, y'all. There it is. Oh my God, they're coming. That's Ronald. Nightbot said, oh my God, they're coming. Nightbot and Ronald coming here talking about I'm the algorithm. Ronald, you so silly. Y'all something else. He was just over here playing. I'm done with YouTube, man. I'm done. What is it? Everybody said, I'm leaving YouTube. Y'all so funny. I don't know how to dial from my house phone. No, the thing is, y'all, we don't remember anybody's phone numbers. Y'all think about that shit. That's my fear, y'all. That is my worst fear right now. It's like all of a sudden, like if we can't use our smartphones with our library or whatever you call this in here, our memos and libraries, how do we get people's phone numbers, y'all? We don't know anybody's phone number but like one parent, right? We only know like our one parent's phone number, or if that's our spouse. I don't even, you know what? I don't even know my mom's phone number by heart. I know my dad's phone number by heart because he's had it for so long. But my mom's new phone number, and then she's had the same phone number now for 6 years, and I don't even know it, y'all. I couldn't even tell you what it started with. Oh my God. You said I can't remember. I know, right? Y'all see what they're doing to us? You see, y'all look what they're doing to us. Y'all remember back then we used to be able to remember like 15 people's phone numbers? We used to remember, grandma's number, maybe your older sister number or your auntie's number, your other auntie, your dad, your mom, your uncle. You used to remember everybody's phone number and shit. Now, I promise to God, y'all probably, I guarantee you, everybody only knows 1 to 2 phone numbers, if that, by heart. Yo, this is sad. We're in trouble, y'all. You see, I remember my number and my grandma always say, well, grandparents don't count because grandmas will always have the same freaking phone number. So if somebody came and took your phone right now and said, you get 1 phone call and you get to dial it on the rotary dial phone, what the crap would y'all do? Yep, just press the name. Exactly. You said I lost my phone, and when I got a new one, I had to be like, who is this? Exactly. Oh my God, yeah. But see, when I was younger though, Relic, I used to remember 10 phone numbers. I mean, I didn't have no problem remembering everybody's phone number because we had to remember phone numbers back then. It was something that was forced. But now they spoiled us, right? All we do is touch the name and call them and go. That's all we do now. Wow. So y'all, in a state of emergency, we need to practice at least knowing somebody. We need to practice at least knowing one other person's phone number besides your spouse or your parent, and not your grandmother's number doesn't count. Some of y'all grandmother's phone number has been the same for 20 years. And I don't freaking count. That's a staple in your mind. Just think right now, somebody took your phone out of your hand and gave you somebody else's phone and said, well, now call your mom, call your dad, call your sister, call your brother in Texas, call your brother in Canada. You'll be like, huh? You're like, do y'all have a phone book? Does anybody know my brother's phone number? I can't tell you any of my brothers or sisters' phone numbers, right? This is crazy. I'm actually scared now thinking about that. Man, I'm actually scared. Because right now, if I was somewhere and somebody had me like captured or something and said, and my phone fell in the water or something, they said, okay, well, call someone from your family right now. I'll be like, I would be like, I'd be like, oh shit, I'm dead. I don't know anybody. Oh my goodness, y'all. We need to, wow. And look, and guess what? And none of our lazy butts are gonna go do it either, right, y'all? We're gonna think about it tonight, and then tomorrow we'll be like, okay, let me remember somebody's number. And the next day we're gonna give up, y'all. The frequency of our planet is about 7.83 gigahertz or gigahertz. 6G would cause an unbalance of our planet's natural frequency and magnetic field. 7.83 gigahertz is the heartbeat of our planet. I don't think they even have phone books anymore. I guess you got to use Google now to look up phone numbers. But damn it, imagine if the system, they keep talking about all these cyber attacks and stuff. What if something did happen, y'all? How are we going to call anybody? This is actually getting scary now. Everybody's gonna be scared now. This is why True Essence and a couple other people said they just can't come over here because it is scary. And it is scary. A lot of things they're talking about over here is kind of scary. It really is. Because that actually is kind of scary. Remember we were talking about Teslas cooking people in their cars? Teslas having so much radiation in it. They use so much radiation in Teslas. Lord have mercy. People are scared. Lord have mercy. The Amish will be on time. My dear friend G. You guys, oh my God, I'm scared now. I need to go memorize like somebody else's phone number. This is bananas. Oh my goodness. Oh. Y'all, we're in trouble. Yep, there's no phone books, there's nothing. This is bananas. Yep, they're gonna eventually have us trapped into everything, y'all. We're gonna be able to do nothing. We won't be able to do nothing, y'all. We won't be able to do nothing without our phones. It's just like, oh my goodness. It was just, oh my, and I'm okay with technology. I just don't want it in my body, right? But Jesus. We don't need to remember numbers when the power's out. Yeah, Joker, we ain't talking about the power's out. We talking about if they got your tail captured and you say you got one phone call, you need to call somebody, Joker. Or if there's a cyber attack, right, and they wipe out everything on your phone, and then when you get your phone back, you have nobody's number. Ain't that gonna be something? And then nobody will know how to contact each other. Yeah, right. They're gonna turn that 911. Now, what's so crazy is my phone number's been the same, y'all, since I've been out. What's kind of cool is my phone number's been the same since, dang, I think I've had the same phone number for like what, over 15 years. Well, they'll use humans as the source of power for your phone, Joker. Oh, power be out, exactly. She said, oh, yeah, they're going to turn it. Your phone number's the same since 2003. Oh, megahertz. Or it won't let you put, yeah, I'm saying like if we can't get back into the cloud, right? Which you guys know when they talk about the cloud, it's like it's above us in an iCloud. Actually, the cloud is actually underwater, right? All of our technology is underwater. Yep. Surprise, surprise. We'll talk about that on another episode about how they say our technology is in the air and from the satellites when it's actually the total opposite. You guys are like, I'm done with Tina. I'm done. Y'all are gonna be like, just when we solved one other problem, here comes Tina with another issue. You're like, okay, now that we thought we could sleep, now she brings this up. You said, huh? Yep, guys, I know. It's like once we get through one thing, yep. Yep. Just like they tell us everything's in a cloud. Remember, cloud being above your head, iCloud meaning the internet, the airwaves, satellite technology above us. No, all of our internet is underwater. Under the ocean is where our internet broadbands run through. Yep. Sorry. You guys like, I'm done. Everybody's like, I'm never coming back to this channel again. I'm serious. And I'm not playing, yo. They just never told anybody. They never told anybody. Now, do I know why they never told anybody? No, I don't know, yo. Yeah, they have been testing small bits of the World Economic Forum has been testing it, and they've been testing it at the let me see. But it's a lot of radiation right now. The little bit that they have tested, it's a lot of radiation, and it just the bottlenecks can't hold it enough. So at the quantum computing centers that they have built up, you said no, look, yeah, no, listen, no, Relic, I don't think it, no, Relic, I don't think it will get too popular because of the simple fact it's way too much information to digest. It's too much for people. Some people like information, but then they a lot of people are scared. A lot of people are scared and they run. Eventually they run from this type of information because it tells people that they've been lied to. Just like what I'm telling you guys about our internet. Our internet is not in the air. Our internet is in the ocean. It is a connection of wires that run all the way from China, under all around the world, all of our. So like when you lose your internet for a quick second, that just means something bumped into your. No, I know it sounds so weird, and y'all are gonna fucking kill me and be like, okay, we're done with Barbie, but I'm telling y'all. Yeah, really, but it's only for a select few people to put up with at a small time. Yeah, a lot of people will check out once you start saying things like Luciferian church, or if you say something about implanting your brain and you'll be part machine and part human. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm getting the fuck out of here. This is stupid. Or if you start saying that the internet is not in a cloud somewhere, it's underneath the water, that'll really get people to, start saying I'm done. Yeah, all of you guys are like, huh? What is going on? Yes, yes, guys. I guess we'll set up another show for that then. Or we'll just talk about it because it's not, the internet is not in the air. It's not, it's underwater. Yep, 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 yep. That's why I want to say that's why they have not done too much studying within the oceans. We know more about what's going on in space, right, than what we do in the oceans. We still have so many things to discover in the oceans, right? But they are building things in there. They're building other worlds right now in the ocean. I know you guys already know about that, right? They're building underwater hotels as we speak right now. You guys are like, huh? Yes, guys. A lot of people say I'm done with Barbie. Y'all are like, I'm looking this shit up. Y'all are, some of the stuff you might not even be able to look up, y'all, because they haven't even told people some of the stuff that they're doing. I'm telling you, these people, y'all, they got so many things hidden from us. It is insane. Yep. Our technology is ran underwater. Everything, the internet is ran underwater through cable wires, all that stuff. None of this stuff is in the air, you guys. None of it's in the satellites. You say, oh, but those satellites are what help us, our phones connect. People walk around with their phones trying to fucking get it to connect and shit. We look like dummies, y'all. Yeah, there's going to be underwater hotels, places underwaters for people to be. Yep. Mm-hmm. And that will be for the elite and the very rich to go, right? Remember how they're already saying they're trying to look for Earth 2.0? That's another. See, stuff like this will never make you guys. There's some of this stuff we can't even talk about over here, right? Because people will be like, "What are you guys talking about?" Yeah, they're already looking for another Earth to go to because they know they're destroying this one. So you want to try to have a backup plan, but unfortunately, none of that garbage is going to work, right? They want people to maybe say that will you be living, will you be wanting to take off in a spaceship and go live on another planet like Mars or somewhere else on the Earth 2.0 or Planet X and all this other crap, right? Giving people like a way out. Right. And they say they think they found an Earth 2.0 as of a couple of they supposedly found an Earth 2.0 a couple years back, but a couple days ago they found another planet they said that is similar like the Earth and all of this garbage. And it's like, bruh. It's just like, bruh. You said they literally run a cable under the oceans from countries. Yeah, the internet's in the ocean. Y'all are like, we're done. Y'all are like, we're done. We're done. God damn it. And where's Egon at? Egon was supposed to be over here tonight. Yeah, it is. You said, I do understand that for some, thinking about such things can be exhausting and doom or gloom, but yet just see it as a draw. Yeah, but some people are going to only handle but so much. They're not going to be able to just invest into this stuff. This stuff is insane, y'all. And it's just because they don't tell people about this stuff. They don't tell us that our internet is in the ocean. They make it seem cute, like an iCloud, like it's in the air. They got people walking around with their fucking phones trying to get a signal. You might as well just point it towards the ocean. Yeah, you said you're correct. 6G should be mounted on a satellite, not on a tower. Thank you. So, yes, so everybody listen to this statement. So, those of you that are just now hearing about me disclosing that the internet is in the ocean, right? The internet is in the ocean. But this is where it all starts to make sense. This comment right here, he says, you're correct. 6G should be mounted on a satellite, not a tower in our neighborhoods. 6G is too much for our human bodies to handle. Exactly. So if all this stuff is through the satellites and there, why wouldn't it be up there instead of on a tower right here? Right close and right near to us, right? Right. So an octopus bumps into a cable and guess what? Your internet goes out for a few minutes. And I know it sounds crazy, but y'all, I'm telling you the truth. A shark bumps into that one cable, and boom, internet's down for. You're like, oh God, how did the internet go down? Well, freaking ocean life, or somebody bumped into that mug underneath the water. Y'all are like, I'm done. I'm getting out of here now. Y'all are like, we're done with this fucking channel, bro. Y'all are like, that's it. Barbie's telling us the internet is not in the air, that it's in the freaking ocean. You're like, I'm done. I'm done. Y'all, they don't want us knowing what's going on in the ocean, right? Because they got so many things that they're working on, so many things they're building down there, just like they built all these underground highways and stuff, right, y'all? What is this highway that goes from Germany to Sweden? There's an underground freaking highway that you can drive to go all the way to freaking Germany, from Germany to Sweden, or whatever the crap it is. They built all of that underground. They've been building all of that underground this whole time. When did they start building it? Since 1996? Or was it earlier? I used to be bitter that others didn't think or wrestle with such thoughts as mine. But it's about bandwidth. Some people, including myself, should take on bigger questions than our own bandwidth. Right. Alien movies, octopus. What? What are y'all talking about? Y'all are so silly. Yep. So your internet is in the ocean. It's not in the airwaves, guys. So sorry to let y'all know that, but they fooled you guys all along. They've been fooling you for years. Right. They got all these underground things going on. Right. They have stuff going on inside of these mountains. Right. They have luxury living in some of these mountains. Remember, these mountains are where they're going to run to, right, and encapsulate themselves inside of when something goes wrong, right? So they have all these luxury places that are inside of these mountains, right? So when like a bomb or something goes off, all these elite and all these people will feel as though they are safe within these mountains. And we're out here to fend for whatever else is going on in the world, right? Underground bunkers, right? France to England to Sweden. Yep. Underground. Yep. And I do know that one runs from Germany to Sweden. No wonder why our signal is always fucked up. Yeah, it's because something's going on in the goddamn water. Like deep impact. These whales are turning up dead left and right, the media says. Yeah, some of these whales are, what do they call, whaling themselves? What do they call it? Beaching themselves? Beach, that's where the little term beach whale comes from, or beaching themselves. They'll throw themselves on a beach. Probably because they can't stand all of that frequency underwater, right? They can't stand all that frequency underwater. So they beach themselves or jump out of the water or whatever the crap they're doing. They beach themselves on the beach. Beach whales. Yeah. Whales are, well, they call it whales are beaching themselves. Like they travel up and just lay on this beach and they die. They try to get out of the water. Something's driving them to leave out of the water. So, but that's another whole thingy thing. And then now they're talking about all these volcanoes, these active volcanoes. Remember, what is it? Yosemite is supposed to destroy like everything if it blows up. Ooh, we're in trouble. So we were just finishing up that last conversation about G6. So our next show, we will decide on what our next show will be in the next coming days or what we'll be talking about. I'm only going to try to do this show like once every couple of days or once a week or something. Right. So that people don't get so scared and people don't get so worried, right? And yeah, people can't keep listening to this stuff all the time, right? So we can't have a show like this every day. So you guys did not take that red pill. You did not take that blue pill. You guys took the pink pill or the, what do you call this? The conspiracy pill. I still haven't made, I did make let me see if I did. See if I made a conspiracy pill button. Let me see what it's called. So we have exclamation point question, exclamation point AI. Is it cons? Exclamation point cons? Is that this conspiracy pill one? I'm not sure. Let me see. So he's typing in. Let me type in cons. Let's see. It's what they asked. It says it has an S on the end. Oh, it's conspiracy. Conspiracy, believing about secret or influential. Da, 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 da. So let me see what exclamation point. Mr. W is here. You guys hit that like button coming in. Let's see what this one means, guys. It's exclamation point question mark. What that one was. What did I have that one? Oh, are we aliens? Oh, look, it says, are we the aliens? Okay. Then we got elect. Then we've got the X. So what's this one? X. EX. Oh, that's going to be extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial means object or being beyond planet Earth. I do need to put these other commands in. I do need to finish before we close out the show. I need to put these other commands in real quick for Nightbot. I do know there's a few more commands that I just did not put in the banner. So those of you guys that are wanting to know the different commands for Nightbot, the banner that's floating across has all of the new commands. So like exclamation point minds and exclamation point mind, exclamation point sub. Let me see. I forget what sub meant. It's not subscribe. Yeah, that'd be weird. Or maybe it is sub up to my other channel. I don't know what I put that as. Oh, the subconscious mind. Okay. So let's see. What are the other? Let me see what the other commands are really quick. Let's see. And I can add them to the banner while we're here. Oh, they're being so picky. Okay. Okay, so exclamation point. You said yes, it's Barbie, it's all going to tie it all together. Then it says, yes, Barbie, it's called Operation Supernova. Only the selected few will be chosen. Project Noah Ark. Wow. Wow. Y'all hit that like button coming in. Let me see what commands is not here yet. So we got the AI. We've got the aliens, Area 51, Area 52, big. So we got the Bigfoot one, exclamation point, big F for the Bigfoot. We've got black pill. Yeah, so we have a different black pill over here. We've got care. So type in the care cons. We got the elect. Let's see. Oh, did I? Oh, so I didn't type in. I had a secret one over here. Let me type in the love. You guys type in exclamation point love. That one's a secret one. Y'all gonna be like, huh? I'm like, what are you talking about? Let me type in this secret one. How do I get over there? Did I just delete it? Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Yo, I think I accidentally just deleted that whole banner. No. No. You guys, oh my God, bro. So yeah, the new one is love. I think there's one called ready. Look, my old banner is here. Ah, y'all, I accidentally deleted our new banner. You freaking jerks. I'm gonna have to be sitting here all night typing this in now. Oh my God. mm, mm, mm. So yep, we got the new one. I gotta redo all of this. So we got the other one, wing. So there's exclamation point there, exclamation point there, exclamation point wing, exclamation point the pill. Oh yeah, okay, there's the conspiracy pill. Y'all, I gotta redo the banner. I accidentally deleted it. Freaking jerks. Well, I guess we'll be here for a few minutes. Y'all, I gotta retype in. The show is over, people. But I gotta type in this banner all over again so you guys can keep typing. You guys can keep talking. I gotta type what? I gotta type in 23 commands. Oh Lord. Okay, so let me just get started then. No sense of complaining. All right, type in wing. So wing is one of the commands. There, exclamation point there. Freaking jerks. Okay, we've got. Let me get this. Let me type in the pill one. Can y'all hear me typing? Right. Okay. Alien. Yep. We got alien. We've got AI, exclamation point AI. So let's see. Let me go back to this list. Okay, we've got sub. So exclamation point SUB. So exclamation point SIM, exclamation point SIM, exclamation point ready. I don't even remember what that one was, y'all. So exclamation point ready. Let's see, somebody type in ready. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let's get ready to learn. That's so doofy. I'm a little doofy sometimes, y'all. Ready? So mind and minds. So like your mind, MIND, and then there's minds, MINDS. Then we've got matrix, of course. We got a new matrix one over here. It's not the same as the other one. Then we got we got MIB. We got MIB, y'all. No. Mind and mind. Mind. So not minds, M-I-N-E-S. No, mind and minds. No, it's all D's. Then y'all, we got the MIB one, y'all, too. I forgot we had that. We got MIB. I can't believe I got to redo this whole banner. I'm doing this banner. Those of y'all that are just walking in, I accidentally deleted my thingy thing. Let's see. So then we did say love. Um and then what was the so then we've got, oh, my PayPal one. Not that anybody cares. um okay, so we did sub sim ready. We did mind and minds. We did MIB. We did matrix. We did love. Oh, EX. So exclamation point EX. Um, then we've got exclamation point question mark. So exclamation point question mark. Then we've got exclamation point AI. Did I already? Yeah, I already put that one in there. And then, oh, it's not alien, it's aliens. Then we got the Area 51 and Area 52. Imagine somebody walking in right now going, what the hell are they talking about? Okay. Uh, then we've got, oh, the Bigfoot one, exclamation point, big and F. So the Bigfoot, exclamation point, big F. Oh, then we got black pill. Um, we got black pill, we got the care. Did I put care in there? I don't know. Wait a minute. Nope. Let me type in the care. What does the care one mean? Uh, and then we've got cons. No, just plain care. I was saying the care one, like, so just put care. And then elect. Oh, the conspiracy. But what does the care one mean? Let's see. Oh, be careful. The mind is a very dangerous place. Right. Okay. So and then we've got the elect. No, exclamation point elect. When I keep saying the, I mean just for that comment, but it's elect. So let's see how this new banner looks. Okay, so look, the new banner is there. And we'll see if we forgot anything, y'all. I need to remove this off there. All right. So let's see. Yep, we got them all in there. 20, so we have 23 commands. So we need to eventually get more commands in here. But anyway, y'all, you said, yay, teamwork. Right, y'all. That was like teamwork. Yeah, we did was like teamwork. But for those of you that missed it, we've been here for 2 hours. I think so, Fido. I think the animals will be affected by it. I think they will be. That's why, listen, I think that's why they're trying to build us animal robots now. Have y'all not seen that? They're trying to move us into having robots as our pets now and not real pets. Like they're giving us robot cats and robot dogs and robot robots, right? All right, guys. So all of these robot items, and they're making the pets, feel furrier or nicer. Oh no, we did not discuss that sleep. We did a little bit. We did. I think we did discuss that sleep paralysis. You weren't here. I think that night we discussed it. Yeah, we did. Yeah, I don't know which live we did it on. We discussed it when you weren't here. And then when I asked, I said, "Do we need to talk about this?" I said, "Daughter of Zion is not here yet." And they said, "Well, just she'll have to listen to the playback or something." I think we did discuss it. I'll see if I can find it. If I'll see where I can find it where we discussed it. If not, we'll go through it again. But I remember, y'all, didn't we talk about the sleep paralysis and the body was trying to get up and things like that, and your mind won't allow you to wake up? Yeah, right. That's like the robots for mates. Yeah, they're trying to give us robots for pets and stuff now. I think our pets will be affected by this stuff. So yeah, y'all. It would be a good idea to copy timestamps here. Yes, I think so. I'm trying to figure, there is a way that we can do it. I've seen it before. I seen it on, I think in YouTube studio or something that said, "Do you want to add timestamps or something?" I thought I seen that before, but I don't know where I saw that. I don't know where I saw that. I know we can timestamp it in comments. Yeah, you said, or we could timestamp it in comments. Yeah, we could. That could be happening, or a mod so could do that and put it in your comments for you. Yeah, it says that I can make y'all. Did y'all know you can have a moderator in your chat? I mean, not your chat. I mean, a moderator in your comments. So I can designate somebody to be a moderator. And so, Relic, do you want to be the mod? And it's what it is. It's in the comments section. We can put stuff in there. Yeah, you can make anyone could do it in your comments. Yeah, but there's a special button where you give like on here they always ask me, "Do you want a moderator to moderate your comments?" So yeah, okay, then so Relic, I'll put you in as a moderator for the comments just in case if things do get a little crazy over here. You said next time I'll catch it live, I'll hook you up. Oh, okay. Sure, that'd be great. So I'll go. Let me see if I can go in there right now. Let me see. I don't know what it'll do, but one time they asked me. They said, "Would you like your?" And then I can probably make Black like my moderator for my other comments over there on the other channel. Let me see. Let's see. I know it's in YouTube studio. Egon, you guys, I'm gonna kill Egon. Egon, we've been here for 2 years. 2 years, 2 hours. We are definitely in the Matrix, Egon. I said we've been here for 2 years. You guys, we probably actually have been here for 2 fucking years. But we've been here for 2 fucking hours tonight talking about 6G. God damn it. And we talked about 6G the other night. We talked about the internet being in the ocean. You weren't here, Egon. You weren't here. Egon's like, "I'm just waking up." So let me see. So I'm gonna go to YouTube Studio. Let me go into the studio. Let me see. I'm gonna find that thing where it says Relic. Yeah, please do that, Relic. If you're doing that, that'd be great. Let me see. I got to go into community. Let's see, permissions. Okay, so when the show closes out, so Relic, when the show closes out, you go and make a comment in this video right here. We've been here for 2 years and 6, right, exactly, Fido. Make a comment in this live after we leave here, and I'll be able to go and touch on your name, and I'll make you be the moderator for the comment section over here. Egon, you said, I know the data centers are in the water to keep cool. Yeah, we talked about all this stuff tonight, Egon, while you weren't here. God damn it. Damn it. Yeah, well, Egon, on the couple days ago, we did a show on 6G. So if you want to rewind and catch up to that one, then we did a little bit of it. The rest, we did the rest of the show over here tonight, right? And then we started talking about other things, but then we started talking about the internet not being in the satellites, that the internet is actually in the ocean. A lot of people are shocked to find that out. But let's see. So then, okay, so Relic, when we're done here, you make a comment, and I'm going to work on it tonight, and I'll add you in as a moderator for the comment section, so you'll be able to control everything there. Let's see, let me go over here. And is Black still here? I know y'all want to get to the beef channel. I know y'all want to get to that beef channel. Okay, daughter of Zion. Yeah, catch the ones we definitely talked about. We definitely talked about the sleep paralysis. Everybody just said, just talk, go ahead and talk about it. So Black, okay, on my video from yesterday on my other channel, go make a comment over there in that video. Not this one over here, but the other, the beef channel, where the fighting channel or whatever we got going on, the Matrix over there. Make a comment over there, and then I'm gonna have. I haven't got 5G at my bit in Scotland yet. I'm still on copper wire internet. They'll get us all eventually, y'all. They will get us all eventually. So once y'all make the comments in there, then I'll be able to add you guys over there as moderators. It's a moderating thing for the comment section, not for the actual chat. It's like a whole different thing where you guys can add stuff, like add timestamps and add things, even though everybody can do timestamps now. I know that, but you know what I'm saying? They'll have more control over it. So those of you that missed the show, rewind it. This was just a follow-up show to the rest of the 6G conversation that we started a few days ago. Next conversation that we're going to have, we'll talk about that in the next couple of days. We'll have another live setup over here talking about the world and these situations. And with that said, you guys have a great night.